going on, guys? I'm Kiri, welcome back to another video. So Don Toliver dropped his album, Life of a Don. Pretty fire album in my opinion. Because of that, today I'm going to be breaking down a beat that I feel would fit on the project. All the sounds you're going to hear in this are from my Hypnosis Analog Lab Bank Volume 2. You can get both that and the first volume on drumify.com. That'll be the first link in the description. Before we get into it, make sure to follow me and the rest of the guys on our socials. All the links for that will be down in the description. If you enjoyed the video, chuck it a like and leave a comment. I'll be picking a couple people to leave a comment to get a free kit from me. Let's get into the breakdown now. Alright, so we're over in Ableton where I made the sample. First thing I pulled up was this pad from Hypnosis called Fake. This is the chord progression I had that playing. For effects on that, I started with Sound Shifter just to pitch down 3 semitones. Then I had this EQ cutting out the lows. Then I had this chorus on the deep chorus preset just with the mix turned down. And then to finish it off, I just had another EQ cutting out some of the lower mids. This is what the pad sounded like with all the effects. After that, I got this ARP from Hypnosis called Kronos. I had this one following the same chords as well. With no effects, this is what that sounds like. For effects on that, I started with this chorus on the deep chorus preset. Then I had this auto pan, which I actually had set up as kind of a sidechain for the volume. And then to finish it off, I just had an EQ cutting the lows and some of the harshness. With all the effects, this is what it sounded like. After that, I got this Pluck called Wasted from Hypnosis. This is what I had that playing. For effects, I started with this EQ cutting out the lows. Then I had this chorus on the deep chorus preset. Then I had this halftime here. Then I had auto pan again set up to sidechain the volume. And then to finish it off, I just had Baby Come Back on the quarter notes just with the wet turned down. With all the effects, this is what it sounded like. After that, I grabbed this bass from Hypnosis called Blessed. I just had this following the root notes. I didn't have any effects on that, it was just how it came. And then to finish it off, I just grabbed this flute sound from Hypnosis. In this sample, I just used this like a pad, so I had this following the exact same chords. With no effects, this is what it sounds like. For effects on that, I started with this chorus on the deep chorus preset with the mix turned down. Then I just had this EQ cutting out the lows and lowering the mids a little bit. With those effects, this is what it sounded like. So that was the whole sample. Altogether, this is what it sounds like. Alright, so we're over in FL now where I made the drums. As always, the first thing I did when I hopped in was get the stems. After that, I pitched it up 2 semitones. Then it was time to add drums, so I started with this hi-hat. so there's a lot of space in this pattern that I fill up with other percussion. I also went into the controls of this hi-hat and moved the shift knob up to about there. That just pushes the hi-hats so they all start slightly later. It's not enough to make it feel like it's out of time, it's just enough to make the beat feel a little more bouncy. Next up I added this simple snare pattern. After that I added this perk. Then I added this other snare. Then it was time to add a bass, so I used this sub. Then I added this kick pattern to add to the bounce. So this pattern doesn't hit with the bass all the time. The two sounds kind of complement each other and add to the bounce of the beat. After that I added this open hat. So after that, the beat was pretty much done. I just arranged it, added some transitions, and then mixed it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like the sounds you heard in this and you want to get them, they're all available on drumify.com. That'll be the first link in the description. Remember to follow me and the rest of the guys on our socials. Links to that will be down below. I'm gonna just let the beat play out. I'll see you in the next video.